Okay. I'm about to turn the vocals down on this.
That can whoop you?
I think, yeah.
And Shaolin, y'all better quit playing. One of them Shaolin,
All ain't happening, bro.
Okay, you go out there.
You think a 11-year-old Shaolin monk could whoop you?
Yeah, probably so. I don't know none of that. I'm out here trying to do the dope thing. He got something for that. He got something for that.
Like the real Shaolin monks, right? They the real Shaolin.
An 11-year-old public school bully will whoop time.
Got something for him. Got something for him.
Public school bully?
Looks like I got something.
Stupid kick and punch technique.
Yeah.
But that goes to show you, that prisoner of war status. If you believe, like we as humans, we believe what the people tell us, especially when you're really young. They get to you before that. The Jesuits have a phrase: "Give me a child between 0 and 8, you can have back the rest of your life." Because once
they didn't say nothing about hands. You know what I'm talking about? We're talking about hands.
But once you program somebody, look, you just had a couple years ago. You got Terry Crews, the toughest dude on earth, got his balls touched by some little old dude.
He ain't tough.
He wasn't 11.
He wasn't 11.
No, the dude was like 80. You really
He was a grown member of the Illuminati, bro. He was illuminated.
He was illuminated.
But Terry Crews really allowed the dude to touch him in front of his wife, and he's a swole cat. And this is like an old man.
Look how
He let that happen.
But see, look how small he felt in that situation. You know what I'm saying? He was big, swole, 6'8", 6'9", 270, whatever. But when that little man came up and grabbed him and brought him to his level, like, you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's
know
what I
who
think
you
we're
are.
talking about with the mentality of, you know what I'm saying, the slave.
Hey, here's a quote by Khalil Gibbon. It says, "Do not accept half a solution. Do not believe half truths. Do not dream half a dream. Do not fantasize about half hopes." It's all or nothing. It's half hope. You either want freedom, which means somebody got to die, or you don't. It's no safe way around being free. You have to either die metaphorically or somebody has to die physically for you to get what you want in your life. Yeah. And your ego, most of the time, is the thing that's going to die now. But in that time period, actual people were going to have to die for you to be free. It wasn't going to be no. It took 400 years.
No, I didn't.
I think white people had a
1609.
1609 in 1609, but to
1960
to 1865.
No, 19. I'm talking about from when we got here. I'm talking about all the way to the civil rights movement.
But you can't look at it as a monolith because those who wanted freedom got it. A lot of people didn't want freedom.
What about
80% of these cats don't want freedom.
What about the ones who got it that didn't come back for us? What about the ones who got it and didn't come back for us?
Can't go back. We don't want to be free.
I can't let them off the hook. They're just like them NBA and NFL cats. They got their freedom. Who they coming back for? They're coming back for children. They're giving away Snickers and tickets to games. I don't want to work no more, Kobe. Rest in peace. MJ.
They was coming back for the cats that wanted. If you want,
they're coming back for cats. What about humans? Wouldn't you be mad if your slave best friend got away and came back 2 days later for his dog? That's what we be doing.
His dog and 2 chickens. You see it now? You see? Come on, let's go. Hey, what about me?
You see, you got happy. You back for me? Yeah, Craig, catch that dog.
That's why, like, the coldest gangster ever is Robert Smalls. Robert Smalls got himself out of freedom, stole a Confederate ship,
went back down,
went back down, got his family. But at the end of the day, if people don't want to be, they comfortable, they like what they like, You can't save them.
Yeah, everybody
A
can't.
lot of people are. You're right about that, Craig. Most of these people are cool and they don't want to be saved. They want to be slaves because at least as a slave, they get the guaranteed paycheck. I hate this job every day, but I'm gonna go because it's a guarantee. I'm gonna get my pension, and you're not gonna get me out this job.
But let's talk about freedom. Is it really free? You go to Canada to be subject to some more white folks?
Same thing. You can
It's freer.
Okay, it's a little freer.
It's not
You ain't got no shackles on, but you still can't really do what you want to do.
Still a high grade.
It's a half dream. You can't. How you gonna tell me what my dream is?
So, Craig, are you telling us that if you can't protect something you owe, you don't really own it?
You don't own it, man.
I agree.
Freedom is not a right.
Wasn't no escaping slavery. It was everywhere.
Freedom is freedom comes at the end of a sword. It's like peace. If you want to be peaceful, you got to be willing to defend it. Because people will try to interrupt your peace.
Yes, sir.
You think you this, you think you that. Well, fuck you and your mama. Why you?
And your mama.
Yeah, but you know, it gets to that point, bro.
But it had to be like a scary movie back then, you know what I mean? Like if you a slave and you running away and then you can get found by another slave owner and put back on their plantation,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You leave. It's like a never-ending story, like, you know what I mean? A never-ending horror film. You
They
feel
get
what I'm
whooped,
saying?
too.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
what I'm saying.
it's like but our people, like we boast about that. Like when what's your boy name from Black Panther?
Chadwick Boseman?
Not
Another
that
one, Michael Jordan.
Michael B.
the one playing Killmonger.
Brian Jordan. No.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
So
Brian Jordan.
That's the baseball. Brian Jordan. That's the baseball
Definitely a
player.
baseball player.
Yeah, his middle
But
name.
when he was like, I'd rather die like my ancestors because they knew, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When he said that, black people stood up in the audience and applauded, you know what I'm saying? But the practice of that is not being, you know what I'm saying? We're not really practicing that. People not willing to lose anything to gain everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can just look at, you know what I'm saying, this little pandemic we just went through. People was willing to give up everything just to be able to go to Starbucks the next day, you know what I'm saying? So
Mad at
like,
Kyrie for not.
yeah, but now look,
Cussing at Kyrie.
but now look, he in the playoffs, playing
Every game.
ain't missing nothing. He stood on his own too. So are we teaching it? Are we? Because it's not wrong to want to be safe. You know what I'm saying? It's not wrong to want to be safe.
Self-preservation. Blaze was just talking about it.
Yeah. So is it wrong is it wrong to push against that? For the people who like, I'm good right here.
No, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong for slaves not to come back. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying, how can we not have a plan? If we're going to free everybody, shouldn't nobody be able to leave unless we got a plan? Okay, we're going to make sure you get out of here. All right, but when you leave, this is the responsibility.
Yeah.
Right.
You, go ahead.
Was that? Why did he have to come back for you? Why you didn't go with him in the first place?
Well, I agree, but if there's...
I think because of that.
I agree. But if there's a plan, there may be a reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's enough of us to where they wouldn't notice.
But you know
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
the prerequisite to that is you got to have people who believe in your plan.
Right.
You hear what I'm saying? You got to have people to say, you know what, this is what I believe, this is how I'm going to do it. But you could tell the next man, yo, we going out here and he looking at all these slave masters and what they just did to Earl last week, you know what I'm saying? And these whips and all this stuff. Bro, go like in life, you know what I mean? Eddie
Right.
Murphy was trying to get off that thing, and Martin was like, nah, bro, you going to do what you got to do.
Well, we all been through that.
Yeah, so how do you, that's what I'm saying. Before, like he said, the reason they're not going, maybe they didn't believe in him. You know what I mean? You got to show me first. You go do it,
Well,
and
that's
then come back
why.
and
That's
show
why I
me.
said, look,
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I
tell
mean?
you. I'm gonna tell you. There's a lot of people who could have been in this room doing this podcast with us. I get calls every day, right? But what happens is when you first start something, people's ego tells them that you have to prove to them
Ooh, that was close.
before they do something that is worth it. And that's why a lot of people miss out on things because they think that the way they see it in their head, the fantasy in their head, is how the reality is going to present itself to them. And unfortunately, that's not how it works. At least that ain't been my experience in entertainment. All the little battles that I have won have
Hey,
not been the way
appreciate
that
the
I
follow,
thought
my
they
guy.
would be. I don't know how it's worked for you or anybody else in this room, but I can tell you if I was to say how I thought I would be in this position, nothing. The way I got here is nowhere near what I thought it would be in my head.
It ain't what you think it's gonna be in your head. But like again, going back to like, okay,
When we come forward, more Craig Facts on 1580 KBLA Talk Radio. God, God, God.
So George Washington making jackasses?
He said that last one. That just
We're gonna go straight to yo.
He said George Washington make a jackass.
This next segment is
But I need some help.
He said George Washington.
Hey,
Blaze,
Blaze, you gotta let your band
cool.
down.
we're gonna go this way because we've been doing most of the talking, so we're gonna go this way.
Tracks are short.
We're gonna go bam, bam, bam.
I'm about to throw this tire on. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here.
You said whose tracks?
Blaze tracks are short. You gotta let your band down.
Dewan is a pro, man.
I slipped twice.
No, I'm just talking about me and Dewan. You put anything on the table, we can talk for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? You ready? All right. Welcome back to Craig Facts on KBLA 1580 AM Talk Radio, the only black-owned talk radio station west of the Mississippi. God! What you got for us, Todd?
Oh man, Kyrie Irving, man, he dominated the crucial playing game while he was fasting for Ramadan.
Hamadan.
And he was out there
like a salon.
like other Muslims. Kyrie Irving is fasting from dawn to sunset during this month for Ramadan,
Oh, wow.
and he's still balling.
I didn't know he was Muslim.
I know he was either.
Dude, I saw that game the other day. That was what he had, like 34 and 13. I had no clue until afterwards when they did the interview and they said he hadn't had no food and water. And I'm looking like, how did this dude, 34 and 14, bro, with no food and water? You know what I mean? That's crazy. You know, he was going crazy.
I remember Akeem Olajuwon used to do that back in the day. It, like, if the Lakers be playing against the Rockets, like, oh, it's Ramadan. We about to get him this day. And Akeem Olajuwon.
Who was shooting me?
Dream shape.
Slice fly they D-bots up.
After Kyrie,
I'm sure. Like, who was hitting me?
point guard for Golden
It
State.
could have been him.
After Kyrie and Steph retire, Magic Johnson is the third best point guard of all time.
I don't know about that.
I take it.
Yeah, Steph.
Some
Steph is going to be the best point guard ever. When he retires.
arguably got Steph number one right
I
now.
don't know about Kyrie though.
A lot of people argue.
If Kyrie wins another championship, well, I mean,
Magic got five.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Magic did a whole
I
lot
got
in
Steph
Kyrie.
right now.
Yeah, a lot of people got
you got
Steph right
Steph
now.
as the best point guard ever right now.
Yeah,
Steph
arguably.
always burns out in May.
Arguably.
He's balling, but he's
Best shooter? Yeah.
best shooter of all time.
They both are already better than Isaiah. Agreed.
You said what?
Steph and Kyrie are